delayed gratification is the only way. Like, I'm telling you, you have to remove all the instant gratification from your life. As you remove the instant gratification from your life, you start to actually condition yourself to accept the process. And that's the thing that has to be done. Because when you remove that instant gratification, now you're no longer being conditioned to think that it should be coming instantly. Because I'm telling you, the real results that you want in your life, whether it be the physique, whether it be the business or the relationship, it's all going to come through delayed gratification. You've heard the saying, easy come, easy go. I mean, really understand this. Like, the real things that you want, they have to take time. If they don't take time, they're not built on a strong foundation. They are built on a foundation with weak legs. It's going to fall apart. You know, you could take this, for example, with, the physique. People want to take steroids. People want to take Ozempic. People want to take shortcuts. That only leads to emptiness, first of all, because they know that they're lying to themselves. They're not actually doing the real work to get that result. Okay, so spiritually, they're going to be empty. Second of all, it's going to lead to major consequences health-wise on the back end that people don't even consider. It's actually insane to me that people don't consider that, because they're willing to sell out for the short term. But that's the craziest thing, is that that's how the ego thinks. The ego thinks, I can give a fuck. I'll be however I want to be right now. I'll sacrifice however later and get what I want right now. And that's why people go to jail. That's why people have health issues. It's because they're not actually willing to do the real work. And they're willing to sacrifice their own health for the results that they want, rather than just do the actual work. Like, is it that difficult for you to actually show up for yourself? I mean, gosh, has it gotten this bad out here where people are not willing to show up for themselves? I was talking to a member in the Higher Self community, and we were on the call, and he was saying, gosh, man, this shit sucks. And I'm like, well, what made you think it was going to be any other way? Like, that's the craziest thing, though, is that society has conditioned us to believe in terms of instant gratification. So when you actually go through the real shit, you're like, oh, this sucks. It's like, well, what if this is the actual way? This is the actual way. You look at someone like Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, any of these guys, they went through the process, the real way, and became great. Whatever it is that they were doing. What if you knew that was the only way? Because I'm telling you right now, that's the only way. If you understood that was the only way, and you cut out all the instant gratification, all the vices, and you gave yourself no option with those things, you would no longer think that those things are even an option. So you would just be like, well, this is just what it is. It's just what it is. Can you get to that place? I mean, you deserve to get to that place to where you can actually accept the process that's taking place. Okay, the ego is going to tell you, no, you should be it now. No, but God's going to say, no, we need to develop you so that you are it from within, with or without it. That's the difference. The ego is going to say, well, why aren't you it now? The fuck? Really? Like, wow, you ain't shit. Okay, so that's why people continue to cave to the vices, continue to quit, continue to not show up for themselves, because they are thinking in terms of the ego, and the ego saying, well, why are you, like, you should already have it. Why are you going to commit to doing this work? Why are you going to show up for yourself and do these things when you should just be it? So they'd rather not even try, and they'd rather go and engage in all the bullshit and drown themselves in the actual thoughts of the fact that they aren't it right now. Okay, you need to go through that. This is like every video I put out, whether it's a short, whether it's this, whether it's on my stories, if you tell me that you're going through some shit, I say good. That's a sign that you're actually growing. That's a sign that you're actually on the path. That's the craziest thing, is that people think that there's something wrong with that. No, that's actually the point. The point is for you to go through shit. The point is for you to develop yourself. The only way that you develop yourself is by going through the fire, by going through the adversity. Like, if you just understood that that was the path, you'd be so much further ahead than the majority, because the majority are thinking that that's a problem. It's not going to speed up your process. It may not delay it, because everyone else is not engaging in it, so they're delaying it. But you're under the understanding that, hey, this is like, I just got to go through this shit. You know, whether it be financial issues, whether it be a breakup, whether it be, you know, career or life or relationships or whatever it is, if you just understood it, hey, don't get emotional with it, just go through it. Like, the sooner that you do that is the sooner that you actually start to make progress and start to step into who he created you to be. Because I'm telling you, that version of you that thinks that those things are even an option, the vices, you know, the instant gratification, not actually showing up for yourself and doing the real work, that version of you has to die. And the only way that that version of you dies is by going through it. The more that you go through it, the more that version of you dies, because it's not getting its fix. It's not getting the instant gratification. It's not getting the short-term pleasure and the high. So it's going to release itself. It's not getting fed here, so it has to go somewhere else. It's going to go harm another spirit. Like, really start to lean into the process. If you are going through shit, say good. Go through it. Don't bitch about it. Don't complain about it. No one wants to hear it. Everyone's going through shit. Go through that shit. And watch who you come out as on the other side.